Neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitter is a chemical found in the synaptic vesicles and when released has an effect on the next cell. As the name suggests, it is inside a neuron and they transmit a message. When a neuron fires up, neurotransmitters are released from their terminal buttons. More than 100 neurotransmitter substances have been identified so far. Neurotransmitters are classified in three classes of small molecule neurotransmitters, namely the amino acids, the monoamines, and acetylcholine. There is one group of large molecule neurotransmitters, namely the neuropeptides. Most often, neurotransmitters produce either excitation or inhibition, but a few neurotransmitters produce excitation under one situation and inhibition in the other situation. So these are the neurotransmitters. Monoamines are dopamine, norepinephrine, epinephrine, melatonin, serotonin, etc. Epinephrine and norepinephrine are involved in motor functions. Amino acids are most common neurotransmitters that are involved in protein synthesis. Amine neurotransmitters are responsible for emotions, control of motor actions, etc. Neuropeptides. Neuropeptides are relatively large transmitter molecules composed of 3 to 36 amino acids. Neuropeptides represent large and diverse group of molecules responsible for communication among cells in the central nervous system. Gaseous neurotransmitters. Gaseous neurotransmitters are some gaseous molecules such as nitric oxide, carbon monoxide, or hydrogen sulfide. The gases are produced in the neural cytoplasm and are immediately diffused through the cell membrane into the extracellular fluid and into nearby cells to stimulate production of second messengers. Soluble gas neurotransmitters are difficult to study as they act rapidly and are immediately broken down, existing for only few seconds. The differences from classical neurotransmitters and gaseous neurotransmitters are that classical neurotransmitters are synthesized and stored in vesicles. Gaseous neurotransmitters are synthesized fresh and they are not stored. There are various kinds of neurotransmitters which are classified as excitatory neurotransmitters such as acetylcholine, catecholamines, glutamate, histamine, serotonin, and some neuropeptides. The inhibitory neurotransmitters include gamma aminobutyric acid, that is GABA, glycine, and some peptides. Amine neurotransmitters are responsible for emotions, control of motor actions, etc. Now we will learn more about excitation and inhibition in our upcoming slides. Now let us see some major neurotransmitters which have been identified. The first one is adrenaline. It is also called epinephrine. It is a hormone your body makes in moments of crisis. It makes the heart beat faster and work harder, increases the flow of blood to the muscles, expanding the air passages of the lungs, enlarging the pupil of your eyes, making you more alert, redistributing blood to the muscles and altering the body's mechanisms so as to maximize blood glucose levels and cause other changes to prepare the body to meet an emergency. It is also a chemical messenger in the brain. Noradrenaline, also called norepinephrine, is an organic chemical in the catecholamine family that functions in the brain and body as a hormone and neurotransmitter. Together with adrenaline, norepinephrine increases heart rate and blood pumping from the heart. It also increases blood pressure and helps break down fat and increase blood sugar levels to provide more energy in the body. The next one is dopamine, which is the famous one among all of these, which is also known as the feel-good hormone. It is a hormone and neurotransmitter that's an important part of your brain's reward system and is found in the brain. It helps to maintain body balance. When it is deficient in your body, then it leads to tremors and overstimulation of the muscles responsible for Parkinson's disease-like symptoms. If excess of dopamine is released, it may cause schizophrenia, which is another mental disorder. Dopamine may have both excitatory and inhibitory effect depending on the synapse being affected. It is involved in regulating mood, emotions, sleep, and appetite.